Want to know how we drink? We drink sexy. And it's because we drink 500 vodka. It's gluten-free, corn-based, and offers 3 premium products that is unmatched in the market today. Super ultra premium neutral, coconut pineapple, and strawberry lime. It is available in Total Wine stores in San Antonio, Texas, and Austin, Texas. If you want to vibe with us, then drink responsibly. Drink sexy. Drink 500 vodka.
Listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimcast. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimcast. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimcast. You thought you were listening to now you are listening to the Pimcast. Ooh, we done stepped in the room. Slide me the microphone, the game is through. Hold up something, yeah, you knew. The mink is purple, got the news. To all the listeners in the tribe, about to have some velvet vibes. In the house, Jim on the ride. Reach over and pull that wide. Now we gon' drop it on your mind. And you're now recording live. Velvet Vibes podcast, your favorite podcast in the motherfucking world. Getting right on to it because you know Zoom give us that 40 minutes of loveliness. We sitting around here swinging chicken bones, and just in case the dog get excited. Shout out to From the Bottom podcast. Shout out to All Black Owned Business, 500 Vodka, Jamaica. Shout out to us making a nice and spicy song. Shout out to all the people I will be interviewing. I think we got Eliza 1K coming up this week and a few other artists. Anybody else need a shout out, or do you need to tell them what kind of podcast this is? You know who this is.
You ain't say no names, so I didn't know who going.
You know who tell them what kind of podcast this is.
Oh, man, I ain't even in that mood right now. We're just going to go and start this thing rolling. Give a shout-out to everybody that's on watching this Zoom podcast. You know, I heard some good feedback on the last Zoom podcast. A lot of fans want to see this again, so I guess this going to be our new COVID-19, a.k.a. Rona Zoom podcast thing going on right here. But, like you said, give a shout out to 500 Vodka, the Valley Cookie Company, you know, all the fans that's listening all the way around the board. We thank y'all, you know, for still sticking with Velvet Vibes podcast.
Amen. And Lanopoly is in the building, so don't y'all be shocked. Talk to them, Lanopoly. Any shout outs, any announcements, anything they need to know?
No shout outs, but I just want to say, you know, rest in peace to Naya Rivera. Like, I loved Glee. Like, that was my show for the longest. Like, before there was Breaking Bad, there was Glee. So, you know, rest in peace to her.
Definitely rest in peace. We'll go ahead and give her a moment of silence. And we back. On a positive note, also a shout out I miss S.A. Wildchild. Definitely shout out to you, my guy. I know you're probably on the potty or probably got a 500 vodka bottle turned upside down. So shout out to you, my guy. Now, getting right on to the bullshit. You know, we don't waste no time. I've been in some interesting conversations this week. And one of the conversations that I was in, it was regarding if your bae told you that when she dies, do not date anybody else. Now, if this actually happened, this is what they call it, example,
a hypothetical.
Hypothetical. We don't want to speak in that ill manner on nobody. But if your bae did tell you this, how would you proceed? We'll start with Lanopoly today. I want to switch it up.
I mean, it depends on how old I am. Like, you know.
So if Bay says don't do it and you still got some youth in you, you're gonna rip your garments off, is what you're telling us?
I'm gonna tell them before they pass. Like, it could be like they're in good health and everything. And if they say that, I'm gonna say I can't do that. Like, I'm gonna be dating. Like, and I'm gonna say for the same thing for you. You should date. Like, don't be alone.
Be a ho out here in these streets.
Oh,
Whoa. Nobody said that.
That's what S.A. Wildchild would say if he was here. So, Scorp, how would you proceed? She said never date again, and you're still a young man.
Oh, man. That's is going to go in one ear out the other. I'm going to let you be known. Because, look, you said keep it real. I'm keeping it real. So, with that being said is, if I'm like Lanapolis said, I'm still in my youth, of course I'm going to tell her, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to be out here in this world alone. I'm going to at least try to find somebody, It might be some somebodies. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes for me to find that somebody.
Indeed. So I think maybe this is not a podcast, it's a ho-cast, because it looks like all across the board, because my response is the same. Now, let's be clear. I'm not going to walk out the funeral with my penis out. I'm going to hold myself, contain myself. But once the time comes, you do have to express yourself at some point in time. Please watch the show The Unicorn, and you'll learn something about that.
Now, I'm just going to say this. Like, it's not to be rude or disrespectful, like, or anything, but if the person told me if they said this when they were healthy, or if they said this on, in the hospital and they're about to pass, I would still react the same. Like, if I would still react the same, and I would probably dump them right then and there.
You would jump them?
Dump them.
Oh
wow.
Because it's like, why would you want me to be alone? Like, I wouldn't want you to be alone. So why would you want me to be?
Well, you got a point there. That's a valid point right there.
And I'm here on your bedside, taking care of you and being here for you, and you like, don't be with nobody else. Like, that's wild.
We're just thinking about the sex part. Y'all can hold hands and watch TV, but y'all start having sex, my ghost gonna come in the room.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm gonna call Whoopi Goldberg so she can come there.
Whoopi Goldberg? Oh.
From Ghost?
I don't need her there, please. We don't need her there regardless. But
I'm gonna call that Call Me Now person.
Oh, who? Miss Cleo? Or?
Yeah, Miss Cleo. There we go.
Oh my gosh!
Wow,
this podcast is getting spooky already. Now, I forgot what I seen. This might have came from 90 Day Fiance or something of that nature. I was in a conversation about bays popping up and wanting to take it the extra mile, and I was told if somebody was telling me that they didn't see a problem with this, if the young lady pops up at your job after the first date, she want to give you a gift or something of that nature, we're gonna start with Scorp. Y'all have one date, you go on your job, you step out the building on your lunch break, and she's standing out there with a box of candy. What's your comment to her?
First and foremost, I'm like, what the... Oh, Lord. First and foremost, I'm saying, what the hell you doing here in my job? That's the number one question that come out of my mind. The second thing is, you know what I'm saying, this could have waited till later on during the day. You know what I'm saying? That's a violation to come to your workplace, you know what I'm saying, just to get some gifts. Even though if you ain't got no key, even though the first day here, you shouldn't even have a key on the first date.
X. So
you have to, you know what I'm saying, wait till I'm available. Because if I'm at work, that means I'm not available. I'm going to have to just hit you up on breaks or whenever. You know what I'm saying? that's a no-go for me.
Lenople, how do you feel about this?
If the person just popped up at the job.
Yeah, I think I know what you're finna say, but I want to hear it.
After one date, they just popped up at the job.
Yeah, because they love you so bad. They love entangling with you.
First of all, we didn't entangle yet, but I mean, like, what are they doing? They just brought me something?
They brought you a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, then I'm going to just eat the chicken sandwich.
You're not going to find this alone. You're a hungry young lady.
Yeah, you know food motivates me. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Look, we got to quit falling for this out here in these streets. But we be thinking people sweet because they be doing it. I'm going to think you up to no good. I don't care if I am going to eat the chicken sandwich. I ain't going to lie. Hope it's spicy and with some waffle fries and some Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm going to accept the sandwich. I'm going to accept you talking to me at that moment. And we're going to have a little conversation at that moment. Now, when you leave, I'm going to proceed to no longer text you or no longer call you. Conversate this motherfucker crazy already. And that's going to be the last time. The last time you saw me was you was handing me a spicy chicken sandwich.
I mean, why is this suspicious?
Why? It's so many reasons. If you popping up, I know you want to see, am I working naked? Am I a stripper? Do I do what I say I do? And you want to pull up and find yourself. You don't got shit to do with no Chick-fil-A. You don't got shit to do with, I wonder, was you hungry? People be having a motive. And if you come up there with a spicy chicken sandwich, you're going to have a spicy ass. Because that's going to be our last conversation.
That's insane. Because that's not even... See, you missing out. You missing out on the sandwiches to come. Because you over here...
Wow.
Being paranoid. But, hey.
But you know what? You actually... Speaking of sandwiches to come, this is right up your alley. A conversation that I feel we've been needing to have. Now, it's a lot of... I seen a documentary today, and I hope Scorp don't bow his head when he hear about me watching documentaries. But he gets my mind tingling, and I got to thinking about it was about these people that scam the cat. You know, they play like they're they play like they're somebody else. They catfishing, and the whole time, all they asking is for a payment. They want to know: can you send me $2,000? Can you send me $1,000? Can you send me $100? Most of the time, the people be doing it. So I want to know this. And I'm going to do like the teacher looking at the back of the class. I see Scorp playing on his video game. So I'm looking I'm looking in the back of the class. Now, if the person is scamming, or who is wrong in this case, is the scammer, and you can't say both, is the scammer wrong or the dumbass for keep giving the money out? Because people say the scammer, you wrong for that, for taking advantage of people. Some of these people being out the hospital and etc. And they wife died. And some of these people, you just got to tell them they're an idiot. Who wrong here, Scorp?
He said you got to tell them he's an idiot. In this case scenario, you say we can't say both. I'm gonna say the scammer wrong.
Tell us why.
Simply because, you know what I'm saying, if you constantly doing like scamming people, you know what I'm saying, like out their money or whatnot or whatever you doing, is you think it's benefiting you now, but in the long run it's gonna catch up to you, by any means necessary. But yeah, because then you got some scammers out here, they ain't never got caught before.
It's a fact.
So they on the wing and the prayer right now. That's all I'm gonna say. But me, I've never been no scammer. I ain't never scammed nobody out of nothing. I know some scammers in my life. I know plenty of scammers.
Well, a wise man once said, "Panda, panda, panda, credit card and the scammers." And that speaks for itself. I'm gonna say the idiot is the wrong here, and I used to do say the scammer was wrong, because they are wrong, of course. But, you know, and the people, you know, on the thing I seen, they said a man had an oxygen machine. He couldn't breathe. I think his wife died. He was all alone. He had one patch of hair. He was like Tommy from Rugrats and everything
This is
like
not
that.
funny.
It's not funny. But
No,
this,
by the way, I just want to say, because I'm in here giggling, it's not funny. It's just between 500 and your tone of voice, things get, you know, but go ahead.
if I tell something, just mute your microphone so people don't look at you some kind of way. No, but what I feel like with that though, it's kind of like I be getting so mad when I be hearing this stuff. Just like the dude, you know, we ain't gonna get into that from 90 Day Fiance with the girl in Ukraine. He hired an investigator and they told him what was going on. Everybody else told him what was going on. They do not want to hear it. They want to keep sending money and want to keep on doing it. So I'm at the point now, if I have a friend doing this, I am gonna be a friend and say this motherfucker using you. I might say this twice. If next time, you know, we stop at Western Union, I'm gonna silently sit there and play on my phone until you finish. And I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna say I'm through fucking with this situation. Sometimes you gotta do like the Pontius Pilate and wash your hands. Monopoly. Talk to us. Maybe you can speak some sense into us.
I mean, I agree with both of y'all. Like, the fact that the scammer, morally, the scammer's wrong. Like, end of the day, they're wrong. Like, they're gonna get their karma. It's wrong, I'm sure, in God's eyes and all that stuff. But I mean, the person getting scammed, it'd be so obvious. Like, a lot of the times it's so obvious. Like, I remember you've told me about the times where you've gotten those friend requests where the girl is like half naked and it looks like the person is like impossibly real. And it's just like, I mean, impossibly fake or whatever, but like, you just know. Like, you just know. You were like, I'm not going to add this person because it doesn't even seem real. Like, they're just going to scam me. Like, if they're real or not, they're here for the scam. They're not here to say, hey, I really want to get to know you.
Thanks.
You know? And also, too, it's just like, I think that if the scammer is spending time talking to you, making you feel better and stuff like that, they should be getting paid for it.
What? Hold on.
They should be getting paid for it. You don't think so?
Uh-uh.
The Vibez prostitute service is coming soon.
I get those.
By talking to you, it's not no prostitution. It's just talking.
That's phase one of prostitution.
I get those friend requests all the time, and I know it's like you can, like you said, you can tell it's fake. You know, just by looking at the profile picture or something. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause half of them only got one post on there, and you know, you automatically know it's a setup, it's a scam.
First off, shout out. We didn't acknowledge. Shout out to Lenopolis picture too. She is in the building. We'll continue school.
Oh Lord.
But yeah,
I had one of those the other day.
What? Oh, one of the people trying to add you.
On Instagram.
Did you get your debit card out?
No, I hit the delete button.
Yeah, they be throwing you in them group chats, and when you're going. I'm gonna tell you another thing they be doing on Instagram. You be thinking you popping because they be watching your story. You go in there, you be like, oh man, hundreds of people watching my story. It's a lot of people watching my story. Then you go in there, then they name be Big Becky wanna fuck, wild fucking asshole, booty hole wide open underscore, and then you be like, hold on. Then you click their profile and it say, click here, get ready for a wild fucking time. I'm like, oh shit. Ain't nobody looking at this. We need the real listeners. Y'all gotta show up because we don't want big wild Becky with the wide booty hole watching the.
Why would you click on the page? Like, already the name's there.
You have to see all these real listeners, and when you go in there and say wide booty hole lady, that's a little spooky. I'm like, is people really using these names out here? Wild booty hole lady.
Wow, I'm so done.
So you telling me? So, based off Monopoly's theory, these people deserve to get paid for their time, is what I'm hearing.
They getting paid no attention by Scrub Hunter.
They need to get paid. Like it's basically like OnlyFans, but chat version. That's what it is.
Actually, I followed the OnlyFans on Instagram, the actual OnlyFans, like the company. And when I went there on the page, it had like people doing concerts and stuff like that. It's really, I thought OnlyFans was only naked life. That's all I thought it was. But it's basically anything that you want to do to charge somebody.
So you went on there to see naked life?
No, listen to
You went onto their page because you're like, this is where the naked folks are. I'm going there. And then you're like, oh, it ain't no naked people here.
I knew this was going to fly over people's head. When I went on there, I learned something. We need to be on OnlyFans, all of us, actually. Because you can go on there and charge people. Maybe I could be singing on there. Maybe Scorp can be doing that Magic Mike move that he did in the Velvet Vibes group.
Really?
You can slide across the floor. Monopoly, you can, be eating chicken sandwiches, spicy chicken sandwiches.
You just trying to get big booty Becky with the wide booty hole on your...
No.
OnlyFans.
Exactly. He hoping that she gonna show up and say I'm real.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Every time
that was the real life.
Every time I see wide booty hoes, it make me nervous. And tell the truth, Scorp, when you be watching a porn and you see not the actual porn, but you just see that little picture and it have a woman, her booty hole be the shape of a cheeseburger. Do you click that or do you move on?
I'll be strolling for it. It take me 5 to 10 minutes to find something I want to watch anyway, so I'll just be strolling and watching previews.
But if you see the cheeseburger,
we on a whole nother time.
No.
Why does it take so long though? Like, why does it take so long?
You gotta find a good one. Some of them be trash.
And you ever found a rerun?
And then now you can just scroll and just watch the little previews of it or how it gonna be now. That's what I be doing.
Hey, you ever watched a rerun though, Scorp? Like it'd be one you seen before, but you like, well, this one always gets the job done. So you just watch it again.
Yep.
Monopoly, have you done this?
I got plenty on my list now.
What? You have them saved?
No, I ain't got them saved.
I was like, what?
He have it wrote on pencil and paper. How to search it back up.
I got it down in my Palm Pilot.
No, I done seen a few that I just see it and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just watch this one again. But I only do that if I be doing what y'all talking about. If I'm wasting 5-10 minutes looking, next thing you know, I got a gummy worm. I'm out the mood. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna just watch this one. This one always get the job done. But we always get nasty on here. We gonna quit getting nasty.
Wait, I got one more question.
Bring us there.
Do you be like searching for one and you haven't found a good one, but then like, cause you don't live alone, so it's just like someone's gonna come home, so you're like, I gotta hurry up and just pick one. So eventually you just settle for one. You're like, this one, cause you're like, they're gonna be home in 5 minutes.
I still be strolling when she walked through the door.
What?
And she asked me, what you doing? I said, find me a movie to watch.
You act like you gonna pop some popcorn in this cell. That's why, look, I have been there before when you just gotta hurry up and settle for one. But the settle ones, to me, when I settle for one, it made me just turn it off. Like, you be settling for it, you be looking at it, it be horrible, it be the worst stuff ever. Then whatever you looking at, they be trying to, keep. It's like when you click on one thing, it open up a whole wormhole of that. Is like me. I'm gonna just say this: I don't like watching the anal porn. And when I find one and it say wild woman goes crazy ... I don't understand what that ... Then I click it in the ass, and I'm like, oh shit. Then the whole timeline be in the ass. Now I'm like, no, I don't want to see it. And I got 15 in the ass movies. I got to go back to get where I was at. So I don't want to just settle for nothing. We want to stay in the genres that you enjoy. Monopoly.
I have a theory though.
Go for it.
I have a theory now. This is why all these parents are trying to get their kids to go back to school. Because can't nobody watch no porns in the house. Because they're just there, you know?
Tell them to shut up and tell them to go ride their bicycles.
You can't do that and then come back out and then no, you can't be regular after that.
Look, if you know how to do it real quick, I don't watch porn at mama house. I don't watch porn at when I'm visiting people's house. I don't watch it at Scorp house. You just say, "Where your bathroom?" and just play like spray some air freshener like you doing something else, and then just as us men, if you put some Elmer's glue on the floor, just wipe it up.
Okay, why would you do that at a house? Like, okay, yeah. Next question.
Next topic.
Yeah. This is insane.
Next topic.
Check your shoe score. It might be something like.
He go upstairs to use the bathroom, so he don't use my bathroom.
Oh my god.
Now, Lenopoly, I know you had something for us that you wanted to share with us. Our ears are open right now.
Oh no, I'll wait till the end.
Oh, the end is around the bend. But I'm gonna ask this one more question. Then we're gonna, as they say, pass the microphone to Lenopoly. Now, we need to talk about this. Yeah, I had another topic, but we need to talk about this. We didn't skip it last time, and now it's getting worse. Entanglements. The song that came out, Entanglements. I have to talk about it. It just came out today.
I just heard 30 seconds of it and I cut it off.
Are you for this song or against this song?
I need to hear the rest of it first.
Are you?
I thought it was when I first seen it on social media. I thought it was a rumor.
Exactly.
And then I looked and I went straight to Spotify, and it was on there. I said, "This thing got even." Like you said, it got even worse. So I started playing it, and then it was like I played like 30 seconds of it. I said, "Nope, I can't do this no more. I can't."
Oh my gosh.
They just taking this word now. I mean, everybody. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been using it too. We just taking this word and running with it. That's the new word for 2020 now. Entanglement.
Don't.
I want to know why Rick Ross was on the song.
Yeah.
Being messy.
Like, he always is somebody's business. Like Birdman and Lil Wayne. Now this entanglement. It's like, can you just focus on why Wale left or why Wale is still there or whatever's going on? Like, focus on you. And what happened to that Ace dude? Like,
he went independent.
Exactly. Well, then you need to be worried about that, not entanglements.
Look, Rick Ross trying to get in some messy shit. No.
Was you ready to be? Was you ready to be Rick Ross or 50 Cent? Yeah,
50 Cent.
He going wild too.
But this is what 50 Cent does, so it's cool.
Yeah, they saying that they wish 50 would have been on the song though.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Because they said that's his lane. But now check this out. I'm gonna say I'm for this song. Everybody saying they against it. Only reason I'm for it, because August Alsina needed this. He been riding low key for a long time. Ain't nobody heard shit from him. He done faded into the darkness. But now August Alsina, he had to use some of his. Now I ain't for kissing and telling, but now that he done told it, and now that Jada went and used the phrase entanglements, and he went and got a pencil and a sheet of paper, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm finna write an entanglement song." We need to get the entanglement T-shirt out because somebody gonna beat us to it. So we need to get them entanglement T-shirts ready because you gotta take the moment and run with it. Look at Cash Me Outside. She said Cash Me Outside, then the memes came out. Now she a famous rapper. You gotta take your moment. Rick Ross already had his moment. I don't know why he here. I do agree with Lenopoly there. He just being messy. When you be like, I'm gonna tell my cousin, don't bring your friend and your homeboy and your cousin. Just handle your own business. But August Alsina, good job taking care of the moment.
What was that?
That's that pity pat for them pity claps.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have anything else on this entanglement, Monopoly? I want to hear what you had to tell us.
No, I don't have nothing. Like, I think that's their business. I don't know why they even spoke on it anyway. I'm like, if you gonna speak on it, speak on the whole thing. Speak on what Will Smith is doing too. Like, don't tell a half a piece of a story. They sat down for like 10 minutes and they talk about entanglement. Like, that's all we got.
She trying to defend the women now.
No, they both trash. Like, Jada Pinkett sat up on here on this red tabletop, made this whole show. Pretty much made this whole show, giving people advice on marriage and all this other stuff. Sat here with her daughter and her mom, and it's like, your marriage is not perfect either. And it's like, you could have been admitted that, and it could have been cool. But anyway, I don't know. August Alsina, he's trash too. With all his mental stuff, I'ma still say he's trash.
So
like, it's all trash.
Are you against kissing and telling?
Yeah, pretty much. Especially when you actively participated and like seeked it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's different if it was like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but he wanted to talk to Jada. Like, I think that if Jada Pinkett tried to talk to me, I probably would talk to her. Like, it's just insane.
Hold on just a second here. Jada, if you want to come entangle with us, you can reach us at 100%velvet@gmail.com. It's gonna be an entanglement house.
I just mean, like, it's crazy that it's like we're saying he's like a victim, and I know he had a bunch of mental stuff and his mental health and a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, he also took advantage of her too. Like, she had a moment of weakness, as she says, and it's just like her marriage was failing. She was getting old. This young dude with a big penis. Like, he was trying to talk to her. So it's like, why wouldn't you talk to him?
So just because it's a light-skinned man with curly hair, he got a big penis?
There was pictures. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw the pictures, but those pictures. Oh, I can send y'all the pictures. Next episode, I'm going to have him as a picture.
You tell them your email where they could contact you for this.
But I don't know. I mean, that's my opinion. It's just all wild. So
it is a wild situation. I hope it do give August a boost in his career. I just hope he don't get entangled in another situation, which I think he probably will. And then he might have a reputation of being messy at that point. And I can't protect him no more at this point. Yeah, they finna cut us off in 1 minute. With that being said, it's always good to come here at Velvet Vibes. Like we always say, shout out to your daddy and a shout out to your mama.